Oh, Steve Evans, where do we start? Feisty encounter?
Yeah, very. I mean, not an inch given by either side. And let's break it down. They're a tremendous side, aren't they? Huge budget, huge expectation, but they want to set the summer that they have to win promotion. So John's under that pressure to deliver a team that wins promotion. We've had to endure one or two unsavoury words at the end, but that's normal. And somebody telling Nathan Thompson he must get paid a fortune to play here. The Pompey lads who's concerned, who I won't name, is better than that. He's a really good player. He doesn't need to say things like that. So anyway, the no quarter given either side. They had some chances. I think we had the better chances, but we never took them. I think we had a lot of pressure in the second half and never really took advantage of when we get into good areas. So, but consider we're here as walking winded. And probably 3 or 4 of those lads on the bench today would have been hesitant to put them on the pitch. And the big boost, of course, it was brilliant to see Elliot List back in about half an hour or so.
Two very different halves, weren't they? You're under the cosh a little bit in that first half, but as you say, created the better chances. Second half, much more even.
Well, we went in at half time and I said we could either do something about this or do nothing about it. We changed our shape completely and it caught them, didn't it? Because we had total dominance for a long period in the second half. But they were much better than us in the first half, so we had to react. And then obviously the double red card. I've not got a clue what happened. I just heard the fourth official say it's two reds down the mic. I'll look back at that. And if there's any action to be taken, it'll be taken. But that changed our momentum a little bit because we were so far on top at that stage. And that probably helped the Pompey lads a little bit better than us.
So you didn't get a view of the red?
No, listen, I just seen it as they're coming together. I seen it both lads. The ball's broke. I'm looking around elsewhere, making a shape at the back is right. And then there's a little collision of legs. I 100% don't see it. You know me, if I see it and my player's out of order, then I would say it. If he's out of order, when I look at the video, I'm an experienced manager. You'll be fine, simple.
One of those games where you're looking all over the pitch for something happening and on the benches as well. There's a fair bit between you.
Yeah, listen, I think it's they're under huge pressure, aren't they? We're under our own pressures to win some football matches. They just have to be winning football matches. Portsmouth Football Club is coming. Look at the support they bring. Look at the whole press coverage that they demand, don't they? Because they're such a great football club. And I think John's a good young manager, but he'll learn along the way, won't he?
There'll be many forecasts in the Portsmouth victory today. You must be proud of your team, the way they stood up.
Well, it'd be much better for the win today. I think certainly with Carl's header. There's certainly a penalty kick in there when Carl gets mauled to the floor, but that seems to be a lot of weeks now. But because Carl's a big aggressive centre back, he doesn't appear to be getting basically what is a foul in the opposition penalty area, which is a penalty. But the goalkeeper reacts really well from the header that Carl does get on target, almost in hand of time. So we'll take the point. We'll regroup and we'll go again. We'll keep our own thoughts about some of the words that was used at the end to ourselves and move on and prepare for a journey down to Exeter on Tuesday.
Luxury of 7 subs today as well.
Yeah, I just said, people like Dan Sweeney that I've trained twice, Harry Anderson the same. But, I asked both boys if it was complete opposite really. What I asked Dan Sweeney to do is he's trained and he's looked really bright. But I said to him, if we need to hang on with 10 minutes to go, would you come on for us? Absolutely. He's at the heart the size of a line. And Harry the same. It was the opposite. If we're looking for a goal later on, would you go on the pitch for us? They've trained 2 training sessions. March, you're the same. He's trained once in over 2 weeks now, and he had an injection and a lot of problem he's had. Trained yesterday and come on and tried his best. So we're in a good place. Obviously we're limited again in numbers. Some of the substitutes have had knocks and the boys that come off for that, and obviously we Kasky got out with the red.
But you'll have Nathan Thompson back.
Yeah, Nathan comes back. We're trying really hard to get the boys back who've been injured. You can see the progress they're making now, and they're all listed on the bench. Elliot was listed last week, but wasn't quite ready to come on. But he was coming on at some stage today, if not starting. If we'd had a few more sessions, then he would have started the game because you told within 30 seconds on the pitch he was a real threat to them. So, and they were worried about him, and they're shouting off how do they deal with it. But we'll learn lots from today. I just said to my players, we'll learn if you can get any closer to the match referee than Marlon Park and control the game with your tongue. That's really clever, isn't it? But he's such a gifted footballer, And the boy Morel wants to stop talking in the tunnels and to other players, not to me, and concentrate on his football because he again is a wonderful football. Portsmouth are lucky to have those two.
Thanks, Steve.